Hi, everybody. Welcome to Live Sessions. I'm so excited today. We have Crim from Sorry We're Closed band.
It's
How you
nice to
doing
be here.
today? Yeah, I'm glad you're here too. So this is your first interview, you said, is that right?
Yeah, I haven't done anything like this yet. I'm excited.
Yay, that's exciting. What were you kind of expecting? Do you have any expectations?
Um, God, I don't know really. I just kind of want to see how it all plays out.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, it'll be easy. It's not too hard.
yeah,
Why
I'm a
don't you
very
start by
grateful person.
Yeah, me too. Why don't you tell us about how you got into music?
So I've just always liked music. It was just something that my family did around campfires to bond when we're camping and stuff like that. And listening to music with friends, I found like the big name pop punk bands like The Offspring, Green Day, and all that.
Yeah,
And the one that stuck out to me was My Chemical Romance. You know,
yeah,
the emotion in Gerard's voice always got me. So I just went down a pipeline of emo music, if you will. And the live scene has always been very welcoming, inviting. And Sam, my writing partner, and I just kind of want to give back to that.
amazing. Yeah, I was really into My Chemical Romance back in the day, the
Oh, yeah.
Black Parade days. So it's awesome. Yeah, they're a really great band to follow too. They do have some pretty great music, and I think emo music is good. I mean, I was into it too. It was definitely a phase in my life.
It's got its
Um,
place.
yeah, it really does. It really does. And so, um, I mean, to this day, like I still listen to it, and like Fall Out Boy is one of my top favorite bands. So I get
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's They're good. So in starting wanting to make music and do music, did you start from a young age of being a musician? Despite the liking music, was that something that you had already been doing, or
Um, Kind of. I've always not up until I was probably 18 or 19 did I like being the center of attention. I was always a quiet kid in the back.
yeah, yeah,
So I kind of kept to myself. I didn't really do too much, but I think I mentioned I've been learning vocals for almost 6 years now. So
yeah,
I'm just trying to get out there, be more present with that.
yeah, yeah. Amazing. So you're definitely trying to move forward and make this more of a like a career.
I'm trying.
Yeah, yeah. The live scene that can get you there if you work pretty hard. I've seen it happen. So
Yeah, it
I'm
takes a lot of
I'm
oomph.
I'm definitely hoping for you guys.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, exactly. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your band and how you guys came together and how you came up with the name too.
So first off, the name doesn't have a cool story or anything. We're just talking about like dumb names, and Sam had the idea, and it was like the first one. We're like, wait, that's not stupid. I kind of like that.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I love it when that happens. It just kind of comes together.
Right.
That's great.
But music wise, we're both big fans of like emo music and metalcore, like I said. She listens to a little bit more like hardcore music, but we just want to give back to our live scene because that's what welcomed us as kids.
Yeah.
Damn, I was gonna go somewhere with that, but then it just left my head. It happens.
Oh, happens to me all the time. Yeah, it definitely that's kind of what I started this doing is wanting to
Yeah.
get back to the music that I grew up in too. And so I totally understand that. Did you have any local artists that were kind of your faves?
Um, Personally, I'm gonna have to give it to the Graying. I just really like their vocalist and his unique style. I think he has really cool vocals. And Sam's gonna kill me if I don't mention Shape Thrower, who's probably one of the reasons we started this band is that we're really good friends with them, and they've been encouraging us in the scene too.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Have you know like kind of grew up with them or like personally?
Um, the Graying is just a band we met in the scene, but
Oh,
Shape
okay.
Thrower is they're family friends of Sam's family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Do your parents play music? Or any of the band members, do they come from music?
Um, Sam comes from a musical family, but I don't. I'm the first one to break the cycle.
Yeah, that's awesome. How do you feel about that?
Um, it's interesting, it's fun because a lot of my whole family's kind of quiet and laid back. We really don't like to be the center of attention, but things
Yeah.
got to change when you're doing music. So it's cool to
Yeah.
kind of break the cycle and be more outgoing almost.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How do you feel about performing and being on stage since you're a little bit quieter? What is that?
Um, I haven't
What's
been
that
on a
feeling?
stage yet. I've done an open mic and that was fun. It feels more comfortable because like I know that the people are there for a similar reason. Like
Yeah.
we're all there for the same reason. We all have the same interests,
Yeah.
but it's still nerve wracking.
Of course. Yeah. Do you
You
think you guys will have any like pre-show rituals or anything?
Um, I don't know. We'll see what comes up.
How about like your where's a place that you want to play? Like a venue you'd like to be at?
That's a good question. There's a few venues I really like around here. One day I'd really like to play the Rockwell in Somerville. It's about a 200 cat venue, and it's just a really cool, intimate place.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a pretty good sizable audience too. Um
definitely.
any bands you want to open for other than the ones that you mentioned? Are there any bands that you'd like to open for?
Um, I can probably shout out a few. I think that opening for Calling All Captains would be really cool. They're a pop punk band from Canada I've been listening to for a while, but they kind of have like a rougher twist on it, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, Man, that's a good question. Because like when I go to shows now, I'm not even like paying attention to the show. I'm just like, man, I want to play with those guys now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I can say like Dan Flashes and In Plain Sight, they're rock bands around here that are really good. I love to play shows with them.
Yeah. Fantastic. I think I've heard of In Plain Sight. I'm pretty sure I have. I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I've heard of them. Um, I just now have gotten a lot of the Canada scene on the show, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to kind of branch out there. So maybe we'll have them on or any of them on. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we can recommend you guys for them.
We'll have a good time.
Yeah. Well, so how about your music? Have you guys been like really working on doing your own music?
Yeah. When we first started the project, like we talked about doing a few covers just from songs we really like from the artists we really respect, like My Chemical Romance or Of Mice and Men. But we really want to focus on our original music. We have a story to tell.
Yeah.
The whole band is all queer, so we have plenty of experiences to pull from. Sam does not come from the most welcoming household, unfortunately, so we're able to tap into that, and
Yeah.
we want to reach people, give them a place where they can feel safe.
Sorry, my cat bumped it. Well, and that's kind of where I wanted to uh touch on is is that something that you guys kind of want to bring to the forefront and really make known? Or is that something that you want to kind of keep under the radar, like in your music?
I'd say it's a healthy mix of both because we want to be very blatant and obvious about who we are and what we stand for,
Hmm.
but we're also more than queer people at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
There's more to our identity than being trans or gender apathetic.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and with today being, not today specifically, but like with the society the way it is today, I think that's really cool, and it's something that I think we really need for other artists or other people that are in that same position, because it seems society is kind of going backwards. So, do you think you touch on some of those ideas,
Um,
or is it hard to touch on some of those ideas?
Sometimes it's just a little bit hard for me personally to articulate because a lot of my experiences just come from I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't have as many negative experiences per se. I've been lucky to have a pretty
It's great.
accepting circle around me.
Yeah.
On the other hand, though, Sam grew up in a household that was less accepting, like I said. So our song "Autumn into Winter" is about her being able to move out and really explore who she is.
Yeah. That's
So it's just
amazing.
stuff like that. I really like to be able
Yeah.
to connect with the younger kids who are going through the same thing, and
Yeah.
they need the place to feel safe.
Yeah, right. I agree with that. I think that's really great that you
Mhm.
guys are willing to be brave and do that. And, more power to you to being able to step out of, cultural norms and be able to have that experience fuel your music,
Mhm.
which is I don't know, maybe for you, but I would think it would be a great kind of or for y'all, a great kind of release or um a way to kind of get your voice out.
Definitely. Autumn into Winter is older than the band that just started as Sam trying to get her thoughts out.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's great. And I think with, the community that you guys will build upon and generate, I think that'll be great because you'll be able to have a safe place for all of those people. Sorry, my dog is squeaking her toy. um and be able to share those experiences with everybody. And um that's I think that's a special thing. I think that's really great that you guys are kind
Mhm.
of in this moment of, we have a voice, we have something to say, we have a story, and we want to share it with the world. And so
Mhm.
I just applaud you guys for being so brave. That's really amazing. So
Well, I appreciate it. We're trying our best.
yeah, yeah. Well, I can't wait to hear like more of what you guys come up with and how you tackle your music, because that's going to be a pretty amazing uh you know uh genre to try and pull from, I guess.
Right,
With emo, I mean, emo music can really go anywhere, but to be able to do it, I think you guys picked the right genre for sure.
right.
But are there any songs that like really speak to you and that you really like to like use as your own like way of comfort, I guess a word would be.
Yeah, I could probably name a few songs. When I was younger, "Snuff" by Slipknot, that kind of it almost felt like I just wrote those lyrics myself. It was very personal.
Yeah.
But lately I've been listening to a lot of this band from Oregon called Osacea. He's been writing a lot about like discovering who he is again and how like all the hardships have been leading up to this one moment, and that's how
Yeah.
and it kind of feels the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. All in Time by Osacea. It kind of feels like everything's coming all in time.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you a everything happens for a reason, like it happens on its own time kind of person?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I really feel like that's important. Kind of lessens the expectations, I think.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Allows you to just
um,
kind of roll with the punches.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So how did y'all meet each other? What was the
So,
meet
again,
cute?
Sam and I have been friends since we were little kids. Her family had just moved into the neighborhood and put something up on Facebook that my mom saw, and we just met through that. Um, our bassist we is someone I went to school with. I've known them for almost 10 years now, and I guess the coolest story is actually our drummer. Sam is a manager at the Guitar Center by here, so she gets to see a lot of musicians every day and talk to a lot of different people and just generally see a lot of passion. There's a lot of passionate people who come through just looking for a new instrument.
Yeah,
And there was this kid, he was like 16, that really caught her eye. He was young, but like he plays like he has 16 years of experience. So we talked to his parents and they're on board. They love the idea. They're like 80s punks. So I guess we ended up with like a prodigy 16-year-old through Guitar Center.
That's fantastic. Jeez. I mean,
Yeah,
what a way to be able to filter people.
right. I
That's
mean, we
great.
yeah. As soon as say it's like, oh man, I met so many people. Who are we gonna pick?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Jeez. Um, yeah, I mean, Guitar Center is a great place to do that too, because that's one of the top
Oh
places
yeah.
to get music. So, I mean, what a way to kind of
Part of the
find
reason she
somebody.
took it was just for being able to make those connections.
Yeah, the exposure, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Maybe they'll sponsor you guys one day. Who
Hey,
knows?
maybe.
One can only hope. We'll cross our fingers for that too. All right. Well, why don't you share a song with us? One of your guys' songs. Or your
Yeah. Let
songs.
me figure out how I can.
Yes, writer. Also, great comment. Community is so important by writer. I completely agree with that.
All right. Let's see if this works. My cable's caught. How loud is that?
Mm, not very loud. Can you turn it up a little bit more?
Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I can control the volume on that. Let me see if I can change it over here. Unfortunately, I don't think I can actually control the volume level of my instrumental.
Okay.
Um,
I know. I was noticing
yeah, I
that
know.
too. Yeah.
Is it like too quiet?
Can you play it one more time?
Yeah, of course.
We can hear it. I don't know if with you singing it's going to be loud enough, but you can definitely hear it.
Give me 1 second, and if I can't figure something out, we're just gonna have to put up with it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And I thought I was prepared, but I guess not.
Hey, like I said, technology is never your friend at all. It always tends to something happens.
Yeah, something's got to happen every time.
Yep. Well, it's your first one. Something has to. That's just how it
Oh
goes.
yeah, I'd be more surprised if something didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in the meantime, for the band members that are, I believe, watching, do you guys have any cool stuff to add to being in the band or how you guys met or anything like that? You can mention below and I'll mention it.
Okay, I just set up a project in my DOS, so let's hope that works.
Okay. So Cam says, just really happy to be a part of it. I love these guys with everything in me.
Yep. And Cam's who plays bass for us. I was saying we've known each other for almost 10 years now. You're a real one.
Yeah. That's amazing. Glad you're part of it too, Cam.
All right, now we get to share that instead, and we're going to give this an attempt too.
Okay. Joseph says, again, I'm really just honored to be with people who accept me for who I am, who also love the music I love.
How's that?
That's better.
All right. I'm so sick of this. We've all gone to shit. Nothing changes and nothing ends. We need a reset. So drop the bombs, let them blow. Oh, percent of you got to go. I've lost my faith, watching everyone succumb to a disease. The light will be the last thing I say. So wipe this fucking world clean. Be on the new album coming out at the end of the month. Morality left your fucking head, so you should turn the other cheek, as the cookbook says. Stripping rights from us, your time is running fast. And your messiah's best. He'd tell you to grow up here and to protect our kids, but instead you insist on isolating his friends. Drop the bombs, let them blow. 99% of you motherfuckers got to go. I've lost my faith, watching everyone succumb to a disease. The light will be the last thing I see. Bombs away. Take back control. Cause 99% of you motherfuckers got to go. Drop the bombs, let them blow. 99% of you motherfuckers got to go. I've lost my faith, watching everyone. The light will be the last thing I say, so wipe this fucking world clean. A new era will dawn upon all. We're fed up with their lies, seeing through their disguise. The wolves will move amongst the crowd to divide and bring us down. So burn it down. Probably one of my favorites off the album right now, too.
Awesome. We as soon as you started singing, the music went off, but we got through the song with you singing though, which was pretty amazing.
All right, well, you got a vocal demo, I guess.
That's fine. It's great. Well, I think you have such a great thing going, and you guys are definitely, you sound very talented. And what I
Thank
could hear of the music sounds pretty good. So if you want to send me a link to your music, I can put it after the show. I can put it below, and people can listen to it.
I
Um,
appreciate it. I'll probably send you a link after.
yeah. Do you want to tell people like where you guys like how to find you?
Yeah, so we're everywhere. Everywhere you'd expect us to be on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. You can find us at Sorry We're Closed Band. And oh, my throat's a little dry now. But and then on any streaming platform, we're just Sorry We're Closed. One word with an exclamation point at the end.
Awesome, awesome. What is your how did upcoming your upcoming album? What is it called?
Uh, I think the running name we're going with is One Chance to Rest Our Soul, and it'll be out at the end of the month.
Awesome. How was recording that? Did you do it all yourselves?
Yeah, this is the album was completely done at Sam's home studio. Like I could send her demo files right here from my room, but
Yeah.
everything was done over there.
Fantastic. That's cool. You guys did it all yourselves. That's the way to go. Pretty good.
It's I'm really lucky to be with her. She's really talented.
Yeah, yeah. Did you guys enjoy that process of like making the song and then being able to record it and make it kind of come to life that way and hear it, towards the end?
I kind of want to say like the recording process is just part of building the song. Like
Yeah.
we make it a piece and we record it and send it to each other, and then we'll just build off of that. But at the same time, we've had like almost finished products that were just like this isn't working, let's just change it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there somebody who mostly writes the music in the band or is it just kind of a collective?
So I mostly write all the lyrics and Sam mostly writes all the instrumentals. But sometimes like I'll get a little idea for something or she'll get like a idea for a hook and we'll shoot it to each other.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
yeah, we just also like where was I gonna go? Sorry. Yeah, we haven't been a band too long. Like we just found these guys and they're willing to help. So Sam and I aren't really used to like there being other people to bounce ideas off of. They've had some great ones, but yeah, for the most part, we're
Yeah.
just used to it being us for the writing process.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, I mean, and it'll eventually come once you kind of be together for a little
Yeah.
bit and get to know each other more and how you write and how you play. And I think it'll definitely come together well once you guys start playing more together. So I have every confidence it'll turn out just fine.
Hey, I do too. It's just seeing how that unfolds.
Yeah, yeah. Do you guys practice pretty often together?
Uh, Schedules, man. I'd love to.
Yeah,
We're all
yeah.
practicing as much as we can on our own time, but we're trying.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. Life gets busy for sure. What do you do outside of music?
Um, I don't do a whole ton. Like I play a few video games. I know some basic like IT skills and I go outside a lot, but music is like my big thing. If I'm not in here screaming into the void, I'm probably like having a fire or something.
Sounds good. Screaming into the void. Isn't that always the way? That's kind of what it is, I guess. All right. Well, I appreciate you being on and us being your first interview. That's exciting.
Hey, this has
I
been
hope,
a great time. Thanks for having me.
yeah, I hope you come back. Like, come back when your guys' album is all done and we can share it with the
For
whole
sure,
band.
I'll have to bring the rest of the band too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd love to meet everybody and have everybody on. That would be fantastic and see the growth you all have done then. It would be amazing. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, everybody please check them out and yeah, listening party, that would be fun. Um I agree with that. Let's do that. And you guys can talk about the songs and stuff that are on it. That would be a lot of fun, I think.
Oh hell yeah!
And yeah, and you can explain them to us. But yeah, I think everybody should check them out. Be sure to give them some love. Follow them on their socials and look out for that new album coming out at the end of the month and give them a lot of love and support. So we appreciate you coming on, Crim, and having the courage to come on today. I know it's hard being the first one.
It's gonna happen eventually. I still have
Yeah.
fun though. Thank you a ton.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's it for the show today, guys. Check in next week. We'll have a new band next week as well. And we'll see y'all later. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
thanks for watching.